Croatia into the last 8 of the World Cup after a tense penalty shootout against Denmark where 5 penalties were saved. Kasper Schmeichel and Daniel Subasic both starred in goal in the shootout, but Ivan Rakitic was the hero who fired the winning effort to send Croatia into the quarter-final. Denmark took the lead after a minute when a long throw fell to Mathias Jorgensen, who stabbed the ball beneath Croatian goalkeeper Daniel Subasic. Croatia were quickly back in the game when a Denmark clearance comically deflected off Andreas Christensen's face and toward Mario Mandzukic, who equalized from close range. In the 25th minute of added time, Luka Modric had the chance to score from the spot and surely secure Croatia's place in the quarter-final, but his effort was very well saved by Schmeichel. Here's 5 things we learned from the Nizhny Novgorod Stadium. Schmeichel saves Modric's penalty in extra time. Reuters, long throws cause damage. It's baffling that more teams do not train a long throw specialist after watching the success it can bring to certain sides. Iceland battled the way to the quarterfinals of the 2016 European Championship with Aron Gunnarsson causing chaos with his long hurls into the box, and Denmark appear to have their own in-house specialist. Only 60 seconds passed before Ipswich fullback Jonas Knudsen had the ball in his hands, ready to launch an attacking throw into the box. The long throw was bundled to the back post where Mathias Jorgensen stabbed the ball at the goalkeeper, who helps it into the back of the net to open the scoring. No matter what level, it seems that long throws cause anarchy amongst defenders. And it makes you wonder why more teams don't try it. Denmark celebrate opening the scoring. AFP Getty Images. Andreas Christensen fails midfield audition as Chelsea spent their early summer figuring out where to send a team worth of young players on loan. They can be proud of one player they have produced and are getting the best out of, Andreas Christensen. At Chelsea he has emerged as a bright young central defender, who is quick, good in a tackle and very confident on the ball. These qualities prompted Denmark coach wher to start the 22-year-old in a holding midfield role. It was a smart move to play a centre-back by trade in a midfield against Ivan Rakitic and Luka Modric, who have been dominating midfields in every game they've played together at this tournament. However, things got off to a pretty bad start when Christensen got his face in the way of a clearance which fell to Mandzukic, who equalized to make it 1-1. Playing slightly further up the pitch means that the number of players pressing him increased, and therefore the quality and success of his play on the ball dropped. On a couple of occasions he lost the ball in dangerous areas, which put his side in real danger, and at halftime his game was over. Andreas Christensen left battles with Ivan Strinic. Reuters, Croatia may have the most feared midfield lining up against Luka Modric and Ivan Rakitic in midfield means you are up against a combined 200 international caps, 5 Champions League titles and over 25 trophies in Spain alone. Add Ivan Perisic and Ante Rebic to that and you have one of, if not the best midfield in the world. The service towards Mandzukic was at times exceptional and varied. The crosses were accurate and dangerous. The through balls were defense-splitting and precise. The quick passing increased the tempo at the leisure, and Croatia dominated the game from the middle. In his independent column, Frank de Boer candidly described Modric as the best midfielder of a generation, and it's very hard to disagree with him. Mario Mandzukic celebrates with teammates. AFP Getty Images. Denmark won the tactical battle with a striker like Mandzukic playing on his own. It is vital to quickly get bodies around him to allow him to release the ball after holding it up. Often the gap between the lone forward and the midfield is quite large, meaning wide players are usually the ones that collect the ball from him. Denmark were brave, and as they grew into the game they pushed the full-backs higher up the pitch, which forced Ivan Perisic and Ante Rebic to track back to avoid an overload down one wing. This meant that Croatia were playing 4-5-1 instead of 4-3-3, which was leaving Mandzukic very isolated. Russia punched Spain off the Velveteen throne, and at the World Cup Kasper Schmeichel comes off. Croatia had the chance to win the match in the 25th minute of extra time. Modric placed their ball on the penalty spot after Zanko brought down Ante Rebic, who was through on goal. but there was no way that Schmeichel was going to let him scored. The Leicester